Friends, welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. I hope you're having a nice, warm, toasty day. It's cold here. This video is going to be about making clusters and using what we already have. Today, we are doing winter clusters with a little donated baggie of winter leftover ephemera from one of the blessing boxes. Remember, at the end of the year, I will give away most of the clusters that you see me make throughout the year. And with that, I say we just flip this camera around and let's get started. All right, so let's get started. I have this little pack. I labeled it winter with this little tab. So, you know, I'm feeling wintry today. I'm kind of cold. So we're going to see what we got and just make some clusters. Now, at the end of the year, just like last year, I will have kept some. I will gift all the ones that I don't keep to a winner at the end of the year, just like we did in 2025. So I have no idea what's in here. This was probably in a blessings box, I'm gonna assume, because I don't recognize a lot of this, but that's all right. We're just gonna create and have some fun. Oh, look, it's a little winter house. Let's start with that. Why not? I love these circles. I don't know what we'll do with them, but we can do something with the circles for sure. A little snowflake. Okay, I'm kind of liking the snowflake vibe. First, usually what I do is I'll just dump it out, and then we will sort it and see what we got, right? Okay, here's another house. Looks like that goes to the same kind of deal. Some of those are giving the same vibe. Oh, here's a little bench. How cute is that? Here's a little hot cocoa. I'm seeing 2 cocoa things. So I'm just gonna keep on sorting. I'll come right back and it'll be sorted and we'll create. So hang in there. All right, my friends, I got it all sorted. Sorry if it's jiggling. All right, so I got it all sorted. I'm thinking maybe we'll start with this piece of chipboard. I'm pretty sure this is from a Simple Stories line. I think I even have this storyline. Do I remember what it's called? No, I don't. Whoa, that's asking too much of Ginger to know that. So this will be my main element, and I like the little mug that's on here. And I know there are some snowflakes. What I'm gonna kind of do here, let's kind of move things around. We're gonna kind of shuffle here. Oh, look, that there. Okay, so I have that snowflake, and we do have a matching chipboard piece here. Kind of feel like this one would go. It has that off-white color. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. You know, we just fly by the seat of our pants. That's what happens around here. All right. And here. So I feel like these kind of somewhat would fit the mold. So I have some snowflakes. I have my main piece, and then I need some kind of a word, right? I could do hello winter. This is also chipboard, so I'm going to probably try to avoid that. But take the time and chase the snowflakes. I really like that. I think this may be a sticker. Is this a sticker? It is a sticker. Okay, so I'm not going to peel it all the way off. I'm going to leave it here. Okay, so I always get the same comments. You make it look easy. Honest, you guys, at this point, I love Chit Chat and Clusters because I can just create. I'm not trying to make a perfect layout, or I'm just hanging out with you guys and I just try things. You guys have seen me do it a million times. Just try it. I beg you to just try it. You may like it, right? And you may not. You may start all over, but either way, just try. So I'm just going to use what I already have, the sticky part of it. I'm going to stick some snowflakes as a background on here. Then we have these ones. So let's just see what we can do. We're just going to try to make a little cluster here. I kind of want the big one to show. Okay. I may have to get some glue and add more, but you know, we'll see what happens. Then maybe even this one. Let's try a small one because we have small ones over here. And yes, I will count the snowflakes. Y'all know me. So at this point, visually, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is one on here, but I'm not going to count that. So I have to stay with, for my brain, an odd number. It just has to happen, my friends. It just does. Okay. Maybe this one will go here, but I want to see where this is going to land. Now this I'm going to have to glue. I'm not going to get away with just using the sticker part, but I'm thinking I could go like this and then like this, and I could glue these elements. So how many snowflakes do I have? I have 2, 4, 5, 6. You guys know me. Well, this one I could leave in the cluster. You guys know sometimes you guys might not know. Maybe you're new. If I have ephemera when I am making clusters that doesn't necessarily fit in my cluster, but it matches perfectly, because this chipboard matches perfectly, obviously, right? I will very easily put it in a little baggie and add it, because it could be put, you know, off to the side. It doesn't have to be attached to be part of the cluster, right? So I'm loving how this looks. I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to glue my sentiment on. And yep, it's going to be permanent at this point. It is what it is. Okay, so just like that. Now, when a person goes to use this, if you win at the end of the year, put a little piece of foam right there. Maybe I'll do that once I get this glued on, because I don't want it to get misappeared, right? Could I switch this around? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What if I went like this? Oh, see, I already like it better. I already like it better. Then you won't be able to see those two. Oh, that's happening. It's totally happening. Okay, so what I need to do, you can see here, there's that little gap. I'm gonna have to get my foam out anyway. So I'm gonna get a little piece of foam. I like these tiny little squares, but you guys see me use Dollar Tree lots and lots of times. Like, I like the Dollar Tree, but I like these for this kind of little thing because I don't have to try to cut a tiny little square. It drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. Okay, so there's that right there. And what I'm gonna do, use my dragon nails. Hopefully I can get the backing off. One would think, because I have fingernails, I would be able to get things like that off easily. No, I cannot. Not even close. And I think I'm gonna, do I want to go behind here? It doesn't matter. I think I might be able to sneak it. No, I'm not gonna be able to. So I need to put a little bit of glue. Now, I could ink these, I could, and I do think it would give more dimension, but I kind of like, because it's wintry, snowy kind of vibe, I like the white, okay? See how that makes such a difference by popping that? It just makes it more stable to put that foam right there. And I'll just de-stickify that so it doesn't stick on anything to come. Now, I'm gonna take this, I gotta use my tweezers, y'all. I just can't help it. I'm gonna put a little glue here and a little glue here. And then I'm going to go like so. And we will have that last little snowflake popping out. Look at that. You guys are gonna hear my trash truck. Sorry, it's trash day. All right, so then I'm gonna put some foam on here just so whoever wins it doesn't have to worry about it. I have so many winter embellishments. I am definitely not keeping these, not because I don't like them, because literally my winter binder is bursting. I lived in Montana for over 20 years, most of my adult life. All 5 of my kids were born there, if you don't know. And so, yeah, I do not need any winter things. But these are pretty cute. All right, so there's one. The goal is always to make 3 to 5. That's my goal. Doesn't always happen, but it is my goal today. All right, so, and I'll take pictures at the end. That one came out really cute, and it has a lot of dimension too. Like it would stand out nicely, but not so much it wouldn't be too bulky. You don't have to be a scrapbooker. This would be really, really pretty. This could, you could throw it. This could be a card front, and then you could put this piece of chipboard on the inside where you write or stamp a sentiment or whatever. This would totally be a nice little winter just because card, right? You don't have to just create these for scrapbooking. If you want to just use up your ephemera and create just to give somebody a card, do that. Do it. Yeah, totally good. All right, so let's pick a next big element. I really want to do something with these cocos. Hot cocoa. And I'm really liking this. I'm thinking this, I kind of set them next to each other on purpose. I think we could maybe cut this in half and use it here and here. And then this says, I love cocoa. I mean, it would be fairly simple, but very effective. And I do think I'm going to ink all these edges. I want to cut this closer. I don't want this white edge on here. now that I'm looking at it. So I'm gonna do that. You know, just because it's ephemera, or let's say somebody made it, because you guys have seen me, I've made clusters using my binders, which y'all, that might be coming. I have so much Christmas stuff. I'm thinking in December we might have like a little chit chat and cluster clean out the binder. Because I have like a lot of small elements, but I'm not using them. And so one of the ways I like to do with my binders when they start to get over full, and my Christmas one, let me tell you, it's a 5, the biggest binder I could find, and it is so full, like it barely closes. But one of the ways to do that is take all those little elements, make one big cluster, and I'm telling you, I use it almost every time once I do that. Okay, so what I did here is I just cut around the edge. We're not reinventing the wheel, okay? Then I'm gonna pull out my brown ink, and I'm going to ink this edge, I don't think I wanna ink that one. Get my scissors away from me, I'll stab myself. To know me is to know that's a true statement. And I'm just gonna give it a little bit of something to take away that white. Pardon me, I didn't mean to. I don't know what happened there. Choked on my own spit, I guess. I don't know. Okay. And ink, you guys, don't be afraid to be generous with your ink. I mean, ink is probably one of the cheapest things we buy and we use the most of. You know, get the most bang for your buck when you buy it. So use it. Use it. Please use it. Stop not using it. All right. We're going to cut this in half. And I do want to keep these that kind of poke out. Give it a little bit of character. And then I'm going to go here. Just wanted to have a little something, something. Okay. Nothing major is happening here. We're just layering. Now, I will tell you, when you first start making clusters, okay, this is a little tip. Don't glue anything until you know you like it. Just don't, because then you're not going to like it, and it's going to drive you crazy. Now, I know this cup is going here, so I'm going to actually allow this edge to be raw. I don't know. That's probably not the right description. Y'all know me. I'm not a teacher. I just fly by the seat of my pants. And this one here, I just want a little bit. Like, I'm not looking to see a lot of that one. So once I kind of test it, right? You guys know if it's a sticker, I like to use wax paper to kind of go with it. But I'm pretty sure this is how this will go on. And I'm no professional. I learned how to start making clusters from Miss Janet Madison over on RTS. And she's just so inspiring. I wish she still created videos. Like, I would do anything for her. I would beg and plead. Janet, if you're watching this by some miracle, totally, please come back. We miss you. She gave us so many good ideas. Okay, so hot cocoa, and I do like this, but it's missing something. I need something. It doesn't need a sentiment, so I can rule this section out, right? I kind of like the little bears. Aren't the bears kind of cute? And I'm thinking maybe the trees. Let's test it, right? I just said, you're not sure? Test it. What if we were to go like this? Okay. Now, I do think I would ink the edges because I am avoiding some of the white, right? What if we were to go like this? And we're just trying it, see if we like it. Maybe a little bear. I don't know. I don't know if I like that or not. Things that make you go, Okay, well, I'm marinating, right? Like, I'm trying to marinate on that. Somebody, I gotta tell this story. I read all of your comments. So when you guys take the time to comment, it just makes my day. Most of the time, you guys make me smile so big. And two, like, sometimes I belly laugh. Somebody, and forgive me, I don't remember who, but somebody, I kind of like this better, made the comment that their husband tells her to marinate on stuff because he's heard me say it so much. Maybe you should marinate on that. I could not stop laughing. It works, just marinate on it. It'll happen. Okay, so I kind of like that better. And see, sometimes I struggle too, all the time, actually. These here, I almost wish I had a green tree, but I don't. So, I mean, one could go like this, go like this, like this, like, I don't know. Or even behind here. Oh, I like that better. I do like that better. You know what I wish I wouldn't have done now? Wish I wouldn't have stuck this down here. This almost I wish was down here. Things that make you go, I mean, I don't know. It's throwing me off. Okay. Let's try again. I'm just gonna keep trying. Just keep swimming, swimming. Who says I have to use that? I can use it as a layer piece, right? Like I don't have to use all of that. Oh, I do kind of like the 25 cents though. Oh, look at that. Oh, see, sometimes you just have to keep trying. Don't give up, my friends. Do not just give up. It says every cup. I love cocoa, every cup, 25 cent or 25 fluid ounces, totally happening. Look, it just worked. Okay, but I do want to ink this. I'm pretty excited. See, eureka, eureka. It happened, it worked, it worked. Okay, now I don't remember what all parts of these are showing, so we'll lightly ink those. And 100% like this now, okay. Premium quality. Oh, what all could, if I'm telling you, if I like the every cup, that like just made me happy. Every cup. I love cocoa, every cup. Oh my gosh, I love that. All right, so we kind of need it. It's crooked. Crooked. You know, I grew up saying crooked. Then I lived in the north, so then it was crooked. And now I'm just a hot mess. That's all there is to it. I'm just a hot mess. Could I make this one go up there? No, I could not. That's horrible. See, even oh, look, but I do have this one lonely green snowflake. I really like that. So I am going to glue it. Yep, I'm gonna. Okay. I've made it an executive decision. I got glue on the part that I didn't want to get glue on. Don't do that. Okay, so we got to position this just right. So it says every cup. That's my focus. I'm not going to even focus on anything else where it's laying. Just like so. Oh gosh, that came out really cute. I was really worried there for a minute. And then could we put this on here somewhere? Go gadget fingers. You know what the best part of my glass mat is? I can slide things off. Just saying. What is happening there? Where did that come from? I quit. That's it. I'm done. All right. We could put this here. I mean, why not? Or even here to draw your attention to every cup. I don't like that. No. I do like this one. I don't know. I feel like something needs to go up here or even here further. Oh, see? Yep. That's it. Right there. I'm telling you, my friends, please just try it. You may think it's not going to look good or you won't like it. Look at that. I wasn't expecting that to happen at all. And I just kept playing with this until I did like it. Actually, I think I like this one more than the first one now. I'm just tucking that in there. I'm letting this edge show a little bit. Oh, I do really like that. Now I could, we're avoiding all this white, but would that look good? No, stop, Ginger, just stop. I do still kind of like the bears, but I just don't think that'll work. So I feel like I need to jazz it up a little something. What if we put some tiny little rhinestones or something on here? Yeah, that's the ticket. That's what we're going to do. Just give it a little pizzazz. A little, oh, we have hearts. I could put some wood veneer hearts on here. I think I want to do the gemstones though. Y'all know me. I'm debating with myself here. Do I do red or do I do... I have these ones I'm trying to use up. I think I'm going to do these ones. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Glad you agree. I'm going to just kind of do it here in this wreath thing. Oh gosh, that's a big old dollop. Okay, we'll do a big one here in the middle of the snowflake. So let's do that. Ginormous one in the snowflake. It's not ginormous, it's just bigger than the others. Then let's do these little tiny ones. Little bitty ones. I am still using all these up. Oh, come on now. I'm getting glue all over my fingers. That's all right. I can do this. I think I can. I think I can. I'm just not willing to get rid of my dragon nails. I'm just not. We'll figure it out. This tool, you know, I first bought this Creative Memories tool when I had nails. I had nails for 25 plus years. Then I had babies and more babies. And they just got in the way. And I was always so scared I was going to scratch them when I was changing their diaper or something. So I got rid of them and I really didn't have them anymore. Let's scoot that out more. There's enough glue on it. It'll be all right. Okay. And that's why I bought this tool. It was for this end. It wasn't even for this end. I tell you, I hardly ever use this end. The grip needs to be up here for me. Just, it doesn't work for me. Okay, so then I'm going to put one down here. Get stuck on my finger because I have glue on my finger. Oh my gosh. It's like one of those static ones. One of those things, like when you pull off the things off of the baggies and it just sticks to you and you're like this and it won't come off. Yeah, that's the moment I'm having. Okay, it's just these little tiny ones. They get me every time. I feel like I need more. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put one more here, just like that. And I know that gives me 6. So then I'm gonna put one more there. Yeah, why not? Is this dry all the way yet? No, I can scoot it down just a hair. And we're gonna get this little bit tiny one. That's, like I said, that's the problem, is because they're so small. I can't like get an edge and just leave it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can hear Wrigley and Charlie sleeping. They're snoring. They're snoring out in the living room. They think my couches are their dog beds. They're a little bit redunculous. Charlie doesn't shed, so it doesn't bother me. Like, purposely got a golden doodle because he doesn't shed. But Wiggles, but he is such a good boy. Like, he is such a good dog. And I am not a big animal person, but when I own an animal, that's my baby. Like, my chickens, they're my babies. Nugget, I don't know why. Squirrel, right? I don't know. Nugget, is not laying as many eggs, and I'm dreading. I know what's coming, and it's making me sad. All right, so here is my hot cocoa little sign, for a lack of a better word. Like how this turned out. I like this one too, but now I'm wanting to add some gems to this one, because what if they have... No, they have a totally different look, don't they? Yeah, in my head, y'all said yeah. We're hanging out. All right, so there's 2. Whew, I got hairy. Let's see what else we can do. I really love this piece of chipboard, and I really like the skates. I kind of want to do that, but not sure. Let It Snow is super cute. Hello Winter is really, really cute. We could hang these skates off this Hello Winter, but then that's way simple, right? Like super, super simple. We have this cute little bench. Like, this is adorable. There's no place like home. We could slide this underneath, cover up the house maybe somehow. What if we cut it here and placed it underneath, like a basket almost, you know? Does anybody else put baskets under their benches? I'm a basket girl. I'm a basket case. That's what I am. Okay, I don't know about that one. Yeah, it's a snow day. Yay, it's a snow day. Okay, well, we just had snow day around here. And these here parts, can't believe it snowed as much as it did. I was kind of making fun of everybody. I kind of felt bad. Because at the end of the day, yeah. All right, so we have this one. Okay. And we could do like a little wreath that says Hello Winter and anchor it like that. Oh, that's kind of cute actually. Okay. See, I'm just trying things, my friends. I wish these were a little bit smaller. What if I put, no, that's too much. I love the skates, like love the skates, but it's either the skates or the skis. That's one or the other. It can't be both. Just too much. And I like these. All right, so let's play with this. I've kind of made a decision. See, just sit there and play with it till it looks good to me. And we could use this one. Give it some space. That one, and then another one of these rings. I mean, we got lots of them. Like that. Oh, this one I think needs to be flipped over. That's super, super cute. Okay, should we bring this up here? Say Hello Winter. Boy, could we make a set of 5 rings? Make it kind of beefier? I don't know, is that a word? Y'all know me, I make my own words. Okay, almost like the Olympics? I don't know. Oh, it's cute. It's cute. I mean, it is so simple, but how stinking cute is that? I think that's what we're gonna do. I did not see that happening. That's what we're gonna do. But now, how do I glue these together and make sure they're right? All right, we're gonna take this piece off and this piece. Stay. All right. So I'm gonna start by gluing this top one. You know, MK, when she used to make cluster videos, she would always start at the top and glue her way down. And sometimes I do that, but it definitely helps. Okay, then, oh goodness, I think I'm gonna have to hold this and tack it like as I go. So here, there we go. We'll tack that one. Then I'm gonna turn it. I'm just pushing it down and turning it. I'm gonna tack this little area here. Otherwise I'm gonna have glue everywhere and I don't want glue. Oh, Jillian's home from school. Hold on, I'll be right back. Come back and we'll finish tacking. Okay, so we're gonna keep on tacking. Oh, see, that's why I should have pushed it down. I shouldn't have walked away. All right, we're going to tack this one because we already set the things on it, so I know that's where I want them. I've just got to get the glue in the right spot. Okay, tacking that one. Where else did we not tack? Under here, under this one, I'm gonna lift it up and I'm gonna just run my glue under there. Okay, where are we missing? A little tacking here. Oh gosh, that's a lot. Cocoa Pebbles. I got a lot of glue going on. At this point, it's tacked enough though, I think I can pick it up. I'm gonna look like I was attacked by my glue bottle. Well, my glue decided to just start coming out. Okay, well, we'll just have to clean my hands when I'm done. And the bottle and everything else I'm touching in between. Because if I let this go, it's not gonna stay together. I'm trying very hard not to get any glue on the front because it's white paper and it'll show. All right, let's, love this glass mat. Bestie, I know you watch my videos. Thank you for the glass mat. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, what did I do with my wipes? Here we go. In my drawer where they're supposed to be. Who knew? I just gotta wipe my fingers off because I'll get all the stuff. Anything that's stuck on my hand will end up on that white paper. So we'll clean this mat off a little bit. Clean as you go. Y'all don't have nothing to do, right? Because I'm not editing this out. Just telling you now. I'm too lazy for that. It's not happening. Okay, might as well clean our desk with the leftover disinfectant wipe. Why not? And to dry it off, because I don't want my paper to warp. Sorry, I know the reach is annoying for some people. All right, so now I have that. And then, let's see. We've got this is going to go here, and this is going to go here. Yeah, maybe we should put a couple snowflakes on there. I don't know. We're going to try that. We know we like this, so we're going to go like that. All right, so I'm going to... These are stickers, remember? I'm going to go like so. We'll just de-stickify it when we get done. And I'm going to go like, whoops. I'm going to rip that one off, apparently. Okay. I'm going to go like so. I'm going to turn it over. And lots of people, I got lots of messages last time in the last cluster video. So this is made by Tailored Expressions. It is refillable. You can refill it with baby powder. I'm unscrewing the refillable part. And it just works just, it's amazing. No bristles are coming out at you. But that is literally the website, Tailored Expressions. First day with my new lips. And so, yeah, go and buy one. They're only like 10 bucks. You can buy refill powder, but just put baby powder inside. You can use cornstarch. It just doesn't smell as nice. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I have this left over from that other cluster. I guess I'm going to put this in that other cluster pile, though, because it needs to all go together. This is kind of like a green. I don't know. You know, I have a snowflake punch, and I bet you I could find paper. Where's my thingamabobber? Yeah, you know, my thingamabobber. I need to get my blue one out. This one was for December. I could punch some snowflakes if I could find this teal color. So let's do that. It doesn't always have to be, I mean, this is a flower punch. It would work. I know I have a snowflake punch. I used it and used it. Did it break? I'm asking myself. Well, thought I had a snowflake punch. Where? Okay, well, I can't find my snowflake punch, and I'm too lazy to keep looking, but this will look like a snowflake. It's a flower punch. This is the wrong color, but I have all these scraps. I always keep my scraps the smallest of pieces, and this is why that color would work really well. So we'll just use that one. Yeah, I do. I keep them in page protectors, or I even have a smaller baggie in here for smaller ones. Maybe we should try to use a smaller one, because sometimes I struggle. Ooh, this piece of Cardvella paper, I can feel it. Ooh, there's even brown. Oh, that would look good. That would look really good. Okay, we're gonna use brown snowflakes. Maybe they're dirty, I don't know. Do I want brown? I don't know. Now I'm second guessing my thought. We'll see. I'm just gonna punch some, whatever's left, I'll put in a baggie with them. This video is getting kind of long, but that's okay. That's the thing. You guys are not going to get as many videos from me this year, but what you will get is longer videos, because I just don't have the time like I used to edit and make them short and all that stuff. So I say we start, I like the green. I really would think the brown would stand out more, but I think the green is going to be our ticket. We'll try both, but yeah, I think, gosh, I kind of like it though. This is when I need you to be here, my friends. I need your help. Okay. Brown. You know, that's the best part about going to crops and stuff that I truly do miss, is I miss bouncing like, hey, what do you think of this? Or hey, what do you think of that? You know what I mean? I miss that. Oh, can I get one more out of there so I have 7? No, of course not, Ginger. Why would you have made sure you could do them really close together? I don't even know what I did with the paper. Oh, there it is. Wonder if I could do a half of one. I bet I could. Just needs to represent. Oh, look at this. Okay, look. Okay, so here's, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Am I though? I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with the green. I think it has more of a snowflakey vibe, right? And so let's turn all these over. And then I'm gonna put gems in the middle. The same gems I used before. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Glad you agree with me, because that's what I'm doing. All right, I need my pickup tool because that's just gonna make more sense instead of trying to do all this. All right, so we're gonna go one here, little dab will do ya. That was a big dab, but you know, apparently I can't do little dabs today. All right, so then I need one over here, 2. This turned out really super cute. I'm pretty impressed with myself. And look how much I doubted myself. And it came totally together. And it looks adorable. I love it. Okay, put another dab there. This is just a wax pickup tool. It is nothing. The bestie found some on Temu and she bought me a whole pack and I absolutely love them. I'm down to my 3rd stick. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I knew. I was like, wait a minute. That means that one was hiding. I bet I can get another one. I am not leaving that with 8. That'll drive me crazy. All right, where are we gonna put it? Where are we gonna put it? Can I maybe go like this? I can do whatever I want, right? Get it under there. Okay, and then we'll put the last one here. Oh, so cute. All right, I said the last one was my favorite one. This one's my favorite one. All right, now, let's see here. We're gonna make the centers sparkle, because we're sparkly kind of people. little sparkle makes everybody happy, right? Okay, there's that. So then we'll just alternate with whatever we got. I am determined to still, you know, I made it all the way through 2025 just telling myself over and over again not to buy any more enamel dots or glitter dots until I used up what I have. And I'm not gonna lie, a couple of my colors I am struggling. Like I am struggling. But for the most part, I've been okay and I'm still going. That tells you how many enamel dots I had. It's kind of ridiculous. A little bit ridiculous. But we all do that, right? Like we buy. And 2026 for me is using what I have. That's what I'm doing. I am not buying very much. A little bit, but not much. I've given myself a budget for the entire year, which, okay, before I say this, don't come at me. I know that I am very, very blessed. I'm at a stage in my life where I can spend money on my craft, okay? There was a time I couldn't afford to even buy the glue, all right? So, you know, different stages. I was mama with 5 kids. That was a different stage than I'm in now. But my goal for the whole year is to not spend more than $500 for the whole year. Now, that includes replacing glue, which I do often. I use a lot of glue. Cardstock, I usually have to buy white and black cardstock every other month because I scrapbook and craft so much and things like that. So it's everything, like everything, albums, everything. Now, if I go over it, is it the end of the world? No, I might just give these because what am I going to do with those? To whoever. I'll put them all in a pack. But that is my goal. And I am using the things I have. Truly, truly, I am. I am determined. Okay, look at that. So I've made a mess. That's what I made. I think, I don't know. Does that, I feel like that's a different black. So I'm not going to put that in there. here are our clusters. Look what we did, y'all. I say we because you hung out with me. You made my heart happy. I feel like these two could kind of go together, and I feel like maybe I should use these up and put them on there. Should I? I don't know. I don't know. Should we make another video with winter clusters with this? We could probably make 2 or 3 more, but this video is already way long. I think I am. I'm going to put one here. I have big ones left, so, oh, now the glue doesn't want to come out. It's sat too long. Does anybody else have that problem? The art glitter glue tip. I couldn't do what I do without the fine tip, but I will tell you, when I use the Scotch tacky glue, that fine tip applicator, now it's a fine tip, and I do like it better. But this glue is more affordable. Oh, come on now. Be nice to me. I'm nice to you, except you're probably kind of cold right now, huh? There we go. Okay. I'm gonna put them in there, and then I'll give the rest, and if they want to put them in here, they can, right? Yeah, let's do that. Again, glad you agree with me. See how much easier the big ones are for me? Because I can grab that edge and make them lay down. That's why. That's okay. Okay, I will definitely give these with the other so that they can have some that match if they want to put them in these. There we go. There is what we made. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for dealing with my crazy. It's not always easy for me either. I kind of struggled, but I'm going to tell you, the one I struggled with the most, I think turned out really cute. I love that cocoa one a lot. It's really, really cute. I don't know that it matches these as much, even though these are obviously from the same line, but it did turn out really cute. So there's a couple things I may do. These were all donated, right, in blessing boxes. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is anything that I can visually tell is simple stories. This and this and these, right? These are all from the same collection. Now, to me, these are different. That one's different. I'm going to add them, or maybe I'll come back and make another couple clusters. We might be able to do that too, but I'm going to add all this ephemera to the cluster pack. This is not, it might be simple stories, but that is a different line. I can tell you right now, it's a different line. This I do think went with, I think we can make another clusters. I'll come back if I get time. If not, I'll just put it in the baggie and it'll all go. If I get the time to make another one, maybe we'll make another couple clusters and we'll have a really cool cluster pack. All right, be blessed. Thanks for hanging out with me. Be happy, and I will see you next time. Bye.